It's time to talk business. So I'm your girl Shannon. For those who are new to the channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And if you see content on here that you really like, really value, I'm just asking for your support by sharing the content with your friends. Thank you so much, my darlings. I appreciate all of you. So today we are going to talk about something interesting, something that has been requested by you guys, and of course I have to live up to the obligation of serving you. So I will be presenting some tidbits of tips that I have learned while doing business. Actually, the question that I've been getting frequently since I've uploaded my last two videos is how to start an online business. So I'm going to go through the processes that I journeyed through and see if I can add value to you, and you can choose to follow these same processes if you are interested in owning and operating your own online business. So this is it. Stay tuned to the rest of the video. I will just begin right after this introduction.
Hello NC gang, I am Shannon and this is Naturally Candid with Shan. In this community, we share interesting content on personal development, personal finance, real estate, and vlogs. Through these videos, I opt to educate, inspire, and showcase some of my most exciting experiences. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So guys, I created a whole list of things that I did. So I'll be looking back and forth on the list and then on the screen to really go through the items with you. I decided to make the list because I'm like, I don't want to leave anything out and I want to make sure that I remember to tell y'all. So here's the tea. So the first thing I would encourage anybody who will want to own an online business or to operate an online business is to do your research. You need to know what you're going to sell. You need to know if you're going to sell a product or if you're going to sell a service. You need to know that, right? Then you need to do a research on probably a competition in that same area that you are interested in. Is this a product that people will buy, or is this a service that people will purchase? You need to do a market research on that. And when we're talking about research too, we're also talking, especially for product-based business, is to know where you can source your items. How quickly will they come? How long will I have to take in order to receive the items that I need to serve my customers, including packaging items, your actual item that you'll be selling to the individuals? What is your reason for selling the individuals these items? Those are the things that you need to research and get adequate amount of information on before you decide that, hey, maybe I should start a business in this, or hey, maybe I should start a business in that. I know for one, me, I had to do a lot of research because my business is a product-based business. As some of you would have known, I've spoken about it quite a number of times here on the channel. For those who are real NC gangs who have been following the journey from start to now, you've known that my business is a product-based business. So when I was starting my business, I had to know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew what I was interested in, and that was inspiration. So I wanted something that would have been inspirational and motivational to anybody who would come across my business page. And so I did some research and I found a few manufacturers and suppliers. Guys, you can find these on Google. They are there in full numbers. They are there. And if you somehow do not trust the information that you find on Google where it concerns getting manufacturers, then there are other sites, there are other second party sites that you can check out, and you find a lot of them there. A lot of manufacturers that are on these sites, and some of those sites are AliExpress or Alibaba.com. You just look on these places, see the items that you want to sell if you are going to be doing a product-based business, and you choose a manufacturer that you feel like you can communicate with and talk to, and they are there to serve you. So that is also a part of research when you need to figure out, how am I going to source the items that I'm going to need for my business, right? So do your research. That's the first thing I would advise any person who is interested in entrepreneurship to do a market research on whatever you're interested to do, and to figure out if you are going to be able to source the items you need for your business in a timely fashion. Customers don't like to wait. You need to know how long the wait process will be for you to receive the items. So that's the first thing. Now the second thing I would advise you to do is to find your product. Now the reason I didn't put the products at the first thing is because in everything that you're going to venture in, research is important. So that's why I put that first. But the second thing, and the second most important thing for me, I think, is to find the product that you are interested in selling. Now, for those persons who do not know what they're interested in selling, but you know you want to start a business, listen. I am going to tell you what I did. Write down 5 essential things that you find interesting for yourself. Write them down. Write down 5 things that you find that you're drawn to, and every time you see these things on social media, you are just drawn to these things. Find that. Once you narrow it down to 5 interesting things that you see, then you should be able to pick the most important one of that and supply that for somebody, because that's a need that you have. So that means somebody else might have that same need. And I would advise you too that whatever need you choose, or whatever gap you choose to fill, make sure it's something that you like to do, or something that you're interested in doing, because when the business is not making money, because there will be high and low seasons, so when your business reach up on a low season, you will be able to continue same way with the motivation that you have, because of the passion that is driving that motivation. So that is like the biggest advice I could give you, because listen, at the end of the day, you at some point in your business, you are going to be your only motivation. So find something that you feel like even in low times you can stick to that particular thing. So do your research, find your product, make sure your product is something that you are actually interested in. And that brings me to the next thing. Pick a concept. You need to know, how can I let this be enticing to my this is not food we're eating, but how can I make other persons interested in my product or service that I'm selling? You need to pick a concept. What angle am I going to take to market this product? What is it about my product that makes me stand out more than anybody else? You need to know that, so that when you start to do your launching of your product now, and you're really into business now, you can keep an audience engaged, or you can keep a group of people engaged into your product. So you can always be always driving traffic, and you'll always have your business booming. Even though, you know, always having a business booming is kind of an understatement, because there will be low seasons, but at least most of the times your business will be on a high, because you have managed to successfully drive traffic to your business. So pick your concept, know which angle you're going to take, know where you're going to take your product to, know the idea and the vision that you have for your business, and just follow suit just the same. Make small goals, turn them into medium goals, then you have your long-term goals. So you have small goals, medium goals, long-term goals. Have all of those, and then guide yourself along that same path, on the journey of that same path when you start and launch your business. Now that you have a concept, create a business plan. If you don't know how to create a business plan, like I always say this, Google is there. Google is right there. So just Google business plans, choose a template, follow that template, bam, you're good. And if you want me to create a video on it, then I can do that for you, to simplify it for you. And even on YouTube, I'm sure somebody's out there that actually did a business plan on here in a video format. But like I said, if you want me to do one for you, I can go ahead and do it for you. State it down in the comments below if you want me to create one. But I simply just googled, selected a template, and just followed the template for my business plan. Guys, I want to remind you though to please to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell, so that you can know when I upload. So everything that I'm going to be talking about from now on is going to have to do with you starting your business. So you're going to source your products, or source whatever items you need to to launch your business. So if you're going to have a service-based business, create all the video materials or the audio materials or whatever it is that you guys will need for your service business. Create all of them, get them together. If it's a product-based business, source all your items. So that's the next thing I'm going to tell you. Source the items that you need for your business. Then now you are going to create a unique name for your product, or your business rather. You're going to create a unique name. So you don't want to create a name that somebody else has, because that can really suck in the long run. You don't want that to happen. So create a unique name for your business. It's overall your brand, and you want to make sure that whatever name you create, it is yours and yours to keep. I'm gonna go into how you can keep your name, because people are out there, some unscrupulous persons are out there that will steal your business name. So registering your business, you know what, I'm not even gonna wait, I'm just gonna break the secret. Registering your business will help you to keep your name, because people can steal your business name just for the sake of just being, what's the word I'm looking for, just for the sake of just being intentional and just messing around with your business. So just create a, I didn't even find the word, but just create a unique name that you can say it truly defines you and what you are about in the business. For me, I created my business name naturally, NC Collections JA, because I started a brand here on YouTube, which is Naturally Candid. So the NC stands for Naturally Candid. Then I thought that, I'm not gonna limit myself to just sell one particular type of item, so I'm gonna be selling a combination of items. So I said collections, and then I put the JA on it to make sure that it is, you know, specified or specific for me. So it's NC Collections JA. You guys can check it out on Instagram, follow the page. If you want anything to order, let me know in the DM or the WhatsApp, let me know in the DM or the WhatsApp. But yeah, choose a unique name. When you are choosing your name, also go on Google or any other social media platforms and type in that name that you have selected for your business, just to make sure that nobody has that name already. Alright, so you don't want to get in a position where you choose your name, you feel comfortable with your name, you feel happy about the name, and you're like, yeah, this is it. And then when you do your searches, someone else has the name. Like, that cannot be nice at all. So do that. That also comes into research. So when you're going to start your business, you're researching right through. So when you pick your name, your business name, go into the searches of all the famous social media platforms as well as Google, and search to see if somebody else has that name for their business. You don't want to end up in a situation where you and somebody else have the same name, because when you're going to register your business, then that is where the problem comes in. You cannot register under somebody else's name. And imagine you building a brand from scratch with a name that you thought belonged to you, and then find out that you have to change it. Like, you know, you don't want your audience to be confused about that. So do your research and the due diligence before you decide that that's the name that we're going to be selecting for the business. The next thing I'm going to advise you guys to do, I did some research on this and I really see where it is effective. You need to create your brand identity. That when people see something from your business, whether it be a logo, whether it be a photograph, whether it be your color scheme, you need to create brand identity. So when people see it, they know definitely that this is coming from so and so. This is coming from NC Collections JA. This is coming from third party JA. This is coming from Supernatural JA. This is coming from Superficial JA. Whatever it is, create a brand identity. So when people see your stuff out there, they will know exactly where it is coming from. Like for me, I love pink. So on my business page, you will see a lot of pink because I turn the business color into pink, black, and white. And sometimes I'll have a little silver, depending on if I like the silver color, them little nice stuff there. But you need to have a brand identity for your business. So when people see your business out there or see anything from your business, they'll be able to pinpoint where exactly it is coming from. The next thing I'm going to say to you guys is that you need to promote your business before you launch. People need to know about you. I know that some persons are not going to be open to this idea because they want to ensure that you have your items before people start coming in, because you know customers can be unhappy if you take too long sometimes, right? So, but what this will help you to do is to drive traffic to your website, or drive traffic to your social media platforms for your business. And what you can do too to help promote your business before the launch too is that you can conduct polls. Instagram has this cool feature, and YouTube has it too. I know that TikTok has it as well, where you can conduct a poll to see what people are interested in. So you can conduct polls on your business page to know exactly what you need to be sourcing to people. You need to know what they want. It's not about what you want, it's about what they want. But at the end of the day, you have to think about something that you're interested to provide to people, that they actually want and you actually find it comfortable to do. But yeah, back to before I even stray from the topic, promote your business. It will help your business to get in front of people before you actually launch the business. Now let us talk about pricing your products. You need to ensure that when you price your products, you are not operating at a loss. So you need to factor in what it would have, what the overhead costs would have been. So if you're opening a storefront, you have to factor in rent. If you're opening, and if say, oh, but it's online. So if it's online and it's just limited to being online, then you need to factor in how much you need for promotion in case you're going to promote something from your business. You need to know how much you're going to budget for overhead costs like shipping if you're going to do a product-based business, or if you want to invest in an app that can do editing well, or all those little overhead costs that you'll need, delivery costs, all of these things you need to factor in into your pricing. And you need to make sure that when you're pricing your items, you are not pricing it at a loss. So you have to factor in all those other expenses that you have, plus you want to be able to make profit. So you need to set a particular percentage amount that you need to make as profit, so that you add those and the overhead costs, and you'll get the amount that you want to charge for your item or your service, right? So pricing is important. That is how your business will move from point A to point B based on the sales that you get from your product or service. All right, so we talk about pricing the products. Let's look about, you need to know your products. Yeah, you need to know what you're selling. You can't be selling something to people and you don't know about it. Like, what does that say about you? Like, people will not trust you. So you need to know your products. Don't be selling something that you don't even know what to tell people when they ask you about it. It's your product, so it only makes sense that you get to know it. That brings me to the next thing. Listen, believe me when I tell you about the importance of proper photographs for your business or your business page. It really helps with the sales, because when people see something good and pretty and glossy, it says a lot about you, who is the owner, and it also encourages them to come on your page to take a look at what you have on there. Business photographs are very important, and you can use a cell phone. There are so many apps out there now that can help you to edit your photographs for your business. I know about Remove BG, I know about Canva, I know about Pixart. All these are apps that you can use to edit your photographs for your business. And if you also want me to do a video on that, I can do so for you. Just state it down in the comments below and let me know, guys. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share if you like this content and other content on my channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Become a part of the NC gang. We have a lot of gems to share over here, and I don't want it to be getting left out at all. Anyways, back to the photographs. You need to have proper pictures on your business page, because it says a lot about your business, and people like professionalism. Like, you don't always have to be professional, but show what you are displaying out there on your business page is important. So give your business page just such an oomph that people can't help but to just make a purchase based on what they're seeing on your page. All right, so proper photographs, very necessary, very important. On to the next one. market your products. You're going to need to market your products in order to get sale. You can't, especially when you're just starting out, you can't just sit there, post a picture and expect that people are going to see that picture and buy from you. No, I know, I've done some research, and it takes numerous amounts of time for people to actually, I don't remember the exact figure, but it takes a whole lot of time for people to see your items or your products over and over and over again before they actually make a purchase. Yes, so you need to market your products, and you have to be consistent in marketing. Like, sometimes I really falter along the way here because I have so many things doing, but when I actually take up my business and I market and I really put in the marketing, can I tell you, I get so many sales. So that is something I would recommend for you if you are interested in owning a business. Market your products. And what you need to do when you're marketing your products, you need to appeal to your customers' emotions. Yeah, you need to appeal to their emotions, because one thing I know for sure is that people buy items or buy things on emotions. They don't buy it out of logics. They would see a product where them don't want, but based on the way other person marketed the product, they would buy into the product. So you want to market your product not in a way that you're going to deceive your customers, but in a way that it's appealing to them. All right, and that brings me to the next one. So after you market your products, you need to make sure that you fulfill your orders on time. Now, time management is something that I'm working on. I don't like to be late for my customers, and my customers, I know that they don't like when I'm late either. I have been late for 2 occasions for my delivery, but I have so many good customers that they are understanding of that. It wasn't my fault by any means. It's just circumstances beyond my control, and they were able to understand. But I don't like to be late, so you need to make sure that you, and I don't like receiving things late either, so make sure that you are on time with the customers' orders, because some of them can get really nasty if you don't deliver it on time. And look at you don't want anybody taking long with your items, so you would get nasty when it's taking too long too. So make sure of that. You don't want your business to have a bad name already. Next thing, I already said it, and that is to be consistent. You need to continue to market your products. You need to continue to work on your business. You need to continue to improve. You need to continue to do your research and see how you can take your business from point A to point B. All right, so you need to do all of these things. The next thing, a business is a job, by the way. It's a job that you have control of. So you need to make sure you put in the time that is required from your business. You need to put in the time, because guess what? Like I said, especially in the initial phases, you are the one who will be building your business from scratch for it to reach somewhere before other persons start to volunteer to help you. All right, and before you can even afford to pay other people to help you. The next thing I want to emphasize, and this one is very important, and that is to make sure that you have good customer service. You don't want to have a business branding to people and you cannot appeal to the people when they reach out to you. Like, what? Hey, wagwan. Listen to me, lady. I can't wait for you to make up your mind what you want. No, we not have it. And the one answer responses are such a turn off for me. No. If somebody asks you, do you have this or whatever? No. Do you have? Yes. Like, what you give me attitude for? I'm just ordering from you. You should be happy. You should be nice. You should be chirpy. And in Jamaica, we don't have good customer service majority of the time. So I opt to be that change I want to see. So I ensure that I have good customer service for my customers. Whether or not they're being disrespectful to me, I haven't had a customer that was disrespectful to me as yet. But whether or not they're disrespectful to me, I am respectful to them regardless of the situation. So you need to have good customer service when it comes on to your business, because that same person, and I know some of you will say, well, I don't care if them no want buy back from me, I one of them, well, it more we come and blah blah blah. But that one can cause so much damage on your business. So you want to make sure that you leave a good lasting impression on your customers through your customer service. Can I tell you that your good customer service can cause customers to continue to purchase from you? So make sure that that is a factor that you have in. And this is my last one to share, and that is try to always improve. I said this interchangeably, some of them overlap each other, but I am going to emphasize this nonetheless, and that is try to improve. Create an atmosphere for your business that you just always want to evolve. Change is inevitable. Change will always happen. How will you make your business relevant? So you have to aim to improve each time as time goes by. You can't start at point A and remain at point A. That shows that you are having no growth. You want, when people go on your page, or persons who have been following you from the start to finish, they can say, wow, this business has truly grown. And that can be a marketing strategy as well, because people will talk about your business, and that will drive other persons to come to your business to purchase from your business. So I hope that all that I have shared today has been helpful to you. If it has been, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell so that you can know when I upload. And guys, I want you guys to tell me what you want to see, so state it down in the comments below what you would like to see next, and I'll prepare that video for you. All right, so to my budding entrepreneurs, or persons who are already entrepreneurs and just need a little bit of advice, I hope that you really learned some good gems here. I learned them, and still I'm learning some more along the way, but I'm happy that I was able to share this for you. I just love you all, and I'll keep sweet, keep safe, and don't forget to state in the comments below what you want to see next. Until then, see you in the next video, my lovelies. Mwah.